In a quiet village tucked beneath the cliffs of northern India, lived a boy named Aarav. He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he had something most people lost along the way: a fire. Not the kind that blazes wildly, the kind that burns quietly, consistently, unshakably. Every morning, he stood and stared at the giant peak they called Shatakshi, the silent one. No one had ever climbed it. Many had tried. None returned. They said it swallowed men whole, that no one could survive the storm at the top. But Aarav wasn't afraid of losing. He was afraid of never trying. He trained alone, studied in silence. People laughed. "You climb Shatakshi?" They mocked. Even his family said, "Be realistic, Aarav. Be like your father. Be a carpenter." But some dreams refuse to die, even when no one else believes in them. At 24, he left the village. One dag, no sponsors, no applause, just a whisper in his chest that said, "Go." His first climb ended in a fall, a fractured wrist, a rescue helicopter. The world called it failure. He called it lesson 1. 6 times he tried, 6 times he failed. Online they called him obsessed, foolish. But he wasn't climbing for the crowd. He was climbing for himself. Before his 7th attempt, he sat quietly. No anger, no ego. Just a whisper. "I don't want to conquer you. I want to meet the version of me who survives you." This time, he didn't rush. He flowed with the mountain. He listened to its silence. And somewhere above 12,000 feet, it stopped fighting him. 14 years after the dream began, he stood on the summit of Shatakshi. No flags, no selfies, just the wind, the sky, and the stillness. He didn't scream, he didn't cry. He just whispered, "Thank you for not letting me win too easily." No parades awaited him, no fame, no headlines. But one boy ran to him and said, "I want to climb too. They say I can't, but you did." And Aarav smiled. "Then you must." He became a quiet guide. No fame, just wisdom. He taught others how to fall with dignity, how to climb with patience, how to keep going when the world laughs. They asked him why he never gave up. He said, "Because I made a promise to myself that one day I'd meet the man I was meant to be, and he was waiting beyond the pain." He wasn't the strongest, he wasn't the smartest. He just refused to quit.